I've not been standing in my identity as an oracle at all. My identity of being able to prophesize, I've not been standing in that energy at all. And you can hear in my throat, I have been ill because I've been suppressing that aspect of who I really am. I've not been accessing that. I've not been allowing that to be expressed. It's been pushed aside for a little while. So there's been words that have got stuck. You can hear it in my throat. It's better because I've made the decision to speak with it, not suppress it. I've given it a chance to air. But it got stuck in my throat because it's been stuck there and it made me ill. Because when you suppress, you will get ill. Energy is meant to move. Emotions, motion means fucking movement. It means it's meant to move. So when you have that need to express yourself, that soul need to express that aspect, and you do not, you will find illness. You will find things fucking up for you. Right? When you do not access that higher aspect of who you really are, right? And it's easier to not. It's easier just to carry on with the mundane, get on with shit. But then it doesn't feel joyful. Your energy levels get lower. Things just feel like a fucking slog. And you wonder why you're always tired. Because you're not living in with the divine intention that you've got. You've been divinely gifted, so you're meant to fucking use it. You've been divinely gifted, and when you suppress that and don't access that, you get fucking ill, you get miserable, you get low energy levels. When you allow that part to emerge, when you allow that aspect of who you really are to emerge and come to the surface, you are a beacon of light. You are a bringer of light, and you shine. And you really fucking shine when you aspect who you really fucking are. And that is relevant to anyone. When I mean access your divinity, I don't mean everyone's an oracle. When I say access your divinity, I mean access the power of who you truly fucking are. And I can feel tears now. I feel emotional. Because I know this is really fucking true. I can feel the tears because I feel how true this is. When you deny the truth of who you are and the gifts that you have and you don't let them shine, you get ill, you get miserable, right? It doesn't fucking work out. There is something inside of you that brings you so much joy. You become electric when you are that. When you embody that, who you truly are. Whatever that is. When you gain access to that aspect of who you truly are, you awaken. You become alive. But there's this annoying part of your brain that gets in the way of you accessing that and stepping into that and doing that. You push it aside as just like a silly little thing. Who's going to listen? Who's going to care? And you make what makes your soul wake up little. You minimize it. You make it seem like it doesn't matter. And it matters more than anything because it makes you alive. Without it, you become grey. You feel dull. So whatever lights your whole fucking being up, how is that not important? How is that not your soul's purpose? Oh, but it's only doing this. I don't give a fuck what it is. You want to own a goat sanctuary. You want to be a painter. You want to whatever the fuck. I literally don't care what it is. It's the what isn't important. It's the why. Because the reason why you do it is because it literally exhilarates every cell in your being and you feel more alive than you've ever been when you do it. That is why it matters. That is why you should be fucking doing it. Why deny yourself the sensation of what it truly is to be alive? Why deny yourself that? Well, I know why. Because it doesn't make sense, because it doesn't fit in. Logic gets in the way. And it's easier, not happier, but easier for your nervous system to be set up for mundane and disappointment. And it's easier to be right about that. Oh, I'm not really going to put all my efforts into this because, it wouldn't work out. It wouldn't work out for me. It doesn't work out for people like me. I'm not like them. And you tell yourself these stories and all these reasons why it's not going to work out for you. And it's easier to be right and disappointed. Like, look, it's not working. See, this self-fulfilling prophecy of failure, of not really putting your fucking ass into it, not really putting your all into it, and just sort of going, look, it doesn't really work for me. It doesn't really work out for me. Things don't work out for me. This perpetual disappointment cycle. But you're still right. And it's easier to stay in that zone because it feels safer for your nervous system. Doesn't mean you're happier, but that feels like routine, that feels like safety, that feels like known. And stepping into the unknown is not certain. There is not certainty there. That doesn't feel easy to my body. That feels kind of scary. I don't want that. I prefer this safety of ease and disappointment. I like being right about me not being successful. I like that feeling of, it's not like, but you know what I fucking mean. It's like the default. The default is easier to assume failure. It's easier to assume failure than it is to really put your fucking heart into it. To put your whole fucking soul into it. So how do you move from this perpetual cycle of fulfilling your own disappointment into feeling alive and really fucking going for it? Is you stop minimizing how important it is. I do this because I must. I do this because it's my destiny. I do this because I am alive more than I've ever been when I do this. That's how I know this is my purpose. This is how I know it's important. That activation of who you really are is what you're fucking here for. We are all here. Gonna cry again. We have all been put here to become who we truly are and shine as that. Whatever form that is. And that can change, that can develop. But it is just a further extension, a further expression of who you really fucking are. So stop fucking bullshitting yourself with that perpetual disappointment of it. Oh no, I can't sit down and do that. It doesn't really, it wouldn't work out anyway. No one's bought anything from me before. This hasn't worked before. So, it's just going to be that same disappointment. So I'm not going to bother. Right? Because that's where you currently are. And are you happy? Are you fuck? Are you fuck? The way you step through that is by doing the thing. And I know that's really annoying because it's so much easier. Like, no, I would rather read, a 10-page PDF that tells me how to do it. I would rather learn all the things before taking action. It is, confidence does not precede action. Action creates confidence. So you do the thing and you go, I didn't die. I did the thing and I didn't die. I posted that and I didn't die. Wow. And it doesn't matter how it's received. That will come. What matters is how alive you feel in the doing of it. When you stand in your purpose and become the light that you truly are, it will work out for you. Everything is always working out for you if you fucking let it. And that's a crucial piece that people seem to fucking miss, is everything is always working out for you. But do you see it? Do you allow it to? Do you receive it so? Do you allow things to work out for you? Or do you keep staying begrudgingly where you are? Or do you move when you feel called to? Do you take aligned action? Do you feel the momentum pulling you forward? And each step it gets faster and faster, and the momentum keeps going and going and going. Everything is always working out for you, but you have to let it, and you have to do your work too. Standing still, stagnant and miserable isn't working out for you, is it? So try something else. Try something other.